Making a placemat is simple and easy to do. It only takes a couple steps and a few hours of your time. But once you make your first couple of placemats, you're well on your way to having a homier kitchen table. You start out with a fat quarter. It's like these. It's a piece of 100% cotton that's cut into 18 by 21 inches. The first one you'll take and you'll open up, and it looks something like this. Once you have that, you lay it with the design side down. Then you'll take a piece of fusible batting, like this, cut into 12 by 16 inches. You're going to lay it in the middle. The fusible batting has an adhesive on it that heats up and melts whenever you iron it, and so it'll stick to the fabrics. Then you take your other fat quarter and you cut it to the same size as the fusible batting, 12 by 16 inches, and lay both of them one on top of the other in the middle of the opened fat quarter that's untrimmed. So it will look something like this. Once you have that done, you take a pen that the ink vanishes with heat, like this. I used a Pilot friction ball pen, and you draw an X on it from corner to corner, so it'll look something like this. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a line going from there to there. Once you do that, you sew along that line, and you sew through all of it, so it goes through the whole thing. And you have it all sewn down, and then you can iron it to get rid of the lines from the pen that you use. Once you do that, you're going to quilt it. When you quilt it, you have your X that you drew and you sewed, and then you go along the lines and you just follow it into a quilted pattern. Once you do that, you're going to trim the edges to 2 inches from here. 2 inches right there. Then what you do is you take a pencil and you draw a line 1 inch down. You finger press onto that line like that, and then you iron it so it lays flat. After you have that, you cut the corners off at a 45-degree angle, 1/4 of an inch from the top corner. So it's like this. And you do that to all 4 sides. Once you have that done, you take a piece of Steam-A-Seam 2 tape. It's a double stick fusible web. You take that and you put a piece on each of these folded edges, and you iron it down. Whenever it's ironed down, it'll stick to it, and then that will help later on in the process. Once you have all of that done, you're going to take what you have. You have the 2 corners. You're going to take them and fold them together at a 45-degree angle, line up the seams, and then you're going to sew it. So it'll look something like this. Once you have that done, you're going to cut the corner off so that you can flip it and you'll have mitered corners for your placemat. You're going to flip them through so that it looks like this. And you can use the pin or some other sharp thing to get the corners all the way tucked under if you need to. Once you have all the corners folded under, it'll look like this. And so then what you're going to do is you're going to fold that up, but keeping the corners still tucked under, and you're going to peel off the backing of the tape that you had on there. You're going to iron it down flat, so it's like that. And once you iron it, you're going to top stitch right there close to the edge. So that's going to give you a nice finished mitered corner placemat. Whenever you finish, it's going to look something like this. with these placemats, they're durable and they're washable and they look really good on a table. And that's all you have to do. This one took me a total of an hour and a half. Not that bad, and anyone can do it. And now you know how to make a mitered corner placemat. Thank you.